Hello, language and life-loving friends, and welcome to Creative Teaching and Learning Ideas with Patrick and Gable. I'm Patrick, and this fine furry gentleman is Master Gable. And today we would like to invite you to my 7 talks at this year's International TESOL Convention. That's right, 7 talks. And they're all actually on different topics, so it's going to be a busy week. Okay, so what we'll do today is I'm going to give you the title of the talk, the day that I'm presenting on, and the time, and just a little summary of the talk. So let's get started. So the first talk is called Longevity Awaits, 13 Well-Being Tips for Now and After Retirement. Okay, so if you are interested in a long, happy life, this session is for you. It's actually going to be a workshop where I'm going to discuss a number of components that have been discovered in both the neuroscience and mindfulness communities that help with longevity. The second talk is called A Neuroscience-Based Approach for Acquiring Vocabulary, Movement, Mindfulness, and Music. So this talk is on a method that I've created that uses a bunch of neuroscience components like embodied cognition, embodied semantics, and mirror neurons. So it's a great method because it really helps the students learn vocabulary and put it in their long-term memories forever. The third talk is an innovative approach to creative writing that enhances academic writing. Okay, so in this talk, like in my others, I'm going to use some neuroscience discoveries about poetry and vocabulary and fiction that show how creative writing is probably the best tool to help students develop their academic writing. And that'll be the first part of the talk. And then the second part, we're actually I will introduce about 4 to 5 really wonderful and effective creative writing activities. The fourth talk is a teaching tip called Fun, Easy, and Effective Mindfulness Activities for Better Learning. Okay, and once again, I'm going to preface the whole talk with a few case studies about how mindfulness has really helped learners K through 12 for better attention and better focus and better learning. And then the rest of the little teaching tip will be a number of different mindfulness activities for the teachers that they can do themselves and do them with their students. The fifth talk is called Enriched Language Learning Through Mindfulness and Exercise Brain Boosters. Okay, so in this talk, I'm actually using the idea of brain breaks, but I'm changing that to brain boosters because as we all know, the brain never rests, right? Even when we're sleeping, it's awake. So this is actually a workshop, and I'm going to, again, use a lot of neuroscience discoveries on how we should get our kids and adults up and moving about every 20 minutes so that brain is functioning optimally. And we're going to go through a lot of brain booster activities. Some are related to music, some are related to yoga, some are related to Tai Chi. And there's just a lot going on that is really going to help the teachers in this session. And that's why it's a workshop. So it's going to be an hour and 45 minutes. And the sixth talk is called Overcoming Burnout, Livening Up Your Teaching Career with Professional Development. And this talk will be in coordination with my dear friend from Missouri, Dr. Tron. We're both going to sort of focus on the whole question, have the recent world events demotivated your sense of enthusiasm for teaching? So we're going to kind of do sort of a ping pong tennis game back and forth of different ideas, whether they be well-being or teaching online or publications and presentations to sort of enhance your personal growth and professional development. And the last talk is a short teaching tip called Interviewing Story Characters to Develop Critical and Creative Thinking. And this is a great little activity where you basically have half the class become journalists and the other half become characters from a poem, a short story, or a novel, and they interview each other. So for example, one student could interview Wilbur from Charlotte's Web, or he or she could actually interview Charlotte herself. A variation of this is a student could interview Walt Whitman and kind of dig deep into one of his poems. So it's a wonderful activity because students benefit by both critical and creative thinking. They get to learn about the other, develop empathy for a number of different characters, and overall it's just a wonderful activity because you can do it any day of the week and you can turn it into just a short little warm-up or an hour-long activity. So there you have it. Those are the 7 talks that I will be giving at this year's International TESOL Convention. Now, if you can't make any of those talks, but you would like a copy of the PowerPoint, email Master Gable here, and he will dash off a response to you immediately. Okay? So take care, have fun, hope to see you there. And again, if you can't make it, just email us and we'll send you a copy of the PowerPoint. Bye-bye, have fun.